Hello there, Monica.
Hi, Jamie.
Okay, so we talked about for your preparation work to do this exercise called a container. And you already told me that you were comfortable with the speed of tapping that we tested out. Okay. So at any time, if you feel you need it slower, maybe if you need it faster, let me know. But generally, we don't want to go too fast at this part of it.
Okay.
Okay, so when I say container, what comes to mind?
Well, I've been thinking about this box. It's like made of bamboo. It's almost like a treasure chest, but it's bigger than that. And it has carvings in it that, almost like Jumanji, they can light up and activate, but also it can just look like a regular box.
Okay, cool. So we talked, let me know if you have any questions here, about the container being something you can imagine, and that sounds really cool, to hold any kind of heavy emotions, heavy experiences, memories that we can't quite get to because we run out of time.
Yeah.
So is this feeling like a container you can use for that purpose?
Yeah, I think so. I also think it would be cool to, because it has some of those other qualities of being able to shift or change, that it can grow if it needs to accommodate more things, but it can also be smaller. There's not as much in it.
Okay. So closing your eyes or leaving them open, let's have you just bring up that box. And notice whatever it is you notice about it as I begin the tapping. Breath.
One of the things that I noticed is that I want it to still feel important. So sometimes I think when I want to get space or separate myself from something, it's because it can, sort of be a bad thing or a stressful thing or something like that, but not wanting to use bad as it meaning that it's not important. So like treasures can also go in there too. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. And I would say in this next one, just explore that idea.
So yeah, I think the idea of it honoring anything that it holds.
Just hold that phrase, honoring anything that it holds. Right.
Yeah, I just noticed, sort of that all of our emotions, our experiences get to be sacred, and that can just be another place to store them when we need to, when I need to.
Let's go with that when I need to.
Yeah, I think I like the idea of having something though that is separate, because sometimes emotions can feel really overwhelming, or it feels like they can just be distracting from something else that I need to be doing. So just the idea of like feeling it separate and knowing that it can be safe and protected and honored there.
Okay. All right. Do you need to put any kind of name on your container, or does the visual seem to suffice?
Visual's good.
Okay. All right. So let's do one more set, just really holding it all together.
Okay.
All that you came up with, and your breath together with that visual. Breath. What are you noticing now?
That it has sort of an element of safety to it. And, well, not protective in the sense that anything's scary, but just that everything that could be in there is protected and safe.
Okay. So is this feeling like something we can bring into the rest of our work together? That if we need to put something in this container, we can, knowing that it can be opened back up again?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. All right, well, like we've done with other exercises, I encourage you to try it out during your week, maybe in some different places in your life where you may be experiencing an emotion, but it doesn't seem like the right time or space to express it. Something I like about containers doesn't mean we're locking it away, but it's something that can be opened to be felt maybe when the time is right.
What happens if you put things in them and then they come back?
What do you mean if they come back?
Like if you're anxious about something and then you notice that you're anxious about it 5 minutes later, just put them.
Yeah, I mean, I think it can always be opened and have things put into it.
Okay.
But I think it's worth noting if that happens, because that's probably a good sign that we will need to address it with our work that we're going to be taking a little further in here.
Okay.
Like anxious as a theme. So if you notice you're continually putting something into this container, let me know, and then we can work with it further.
Cool.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.